block at the B site, quad mid. The latest piece of Che trying to uncover. Oof.
Well, didn't like what he saw in the top of mid. He's sent to the grave, and now they get blocked over here at B. A mid creep in the downtime.
Great move. They might get caught by the ramp, though.
Yeah, essentially going to get the spot off at least. Knows he won't be able to link up with his teammates on Banana, but for now can cover their backs, make sure this flank doesn't come in. And that's wasting kind of this this golden opportunity that Bait earned themselves, the hot flank, but that three-man stack over at B dismantles the hit. Flank won't matter. Instead, they're going to meet Desenchi head-on, pushing through Banana. He's left up in this 1v4. They know where he is. Desenchi all tucked in close on these dual Berettas that should just be the insurance policy, not even required. Heavy towards B off the rip. They play a three-man stack here. Vinny is keeping their attention in a Banana, but can't clash with the MP9. It comes out ahead.
Imperial going to have to earn it with A-side attack. One smoke on the long side, and the rest just charge in.
Gensizor and Headtrick have this crossfire to play around right between both the pits. Gensizor faces first, falls. No Way takes it one step further, and there's Desenchi playing a little bit later out through the apartments. Been able to muscle their way in, have Imperial on their first buy round.
Oh, needed that.
With nothing connecting on the spam for Alex, he's just got to bow out of this. They save the two MP9s, the worst guns they bring with them into the round, all that survive. I mean, they know that for Bait, Cash is going to be strapped here, right? And so you're not expecting that full volley of early util to try and slow you down.
Going through.
Right ahead of this is MPL. Gets into the close corner. Trade has to come through, and No Way will find it. Good stuff for him in these trades. It was also No Way who opened up last round with a double entry out through the short side. He's running it back. Another multi-kill for No Way. Desench makes it out through the apartments. And they've got a lot of control over here at A. The bomb is actually going B in amongst all this ruckus that No Way and Desench have caused over at the A side of the map. And so Vinny just waltzes in to an empty bomb site.
Yeah, he knew it was clear. He walked through that smoke as well. Great realization from Imperial that the fight in middle had drawn full rotations. Bait playing 4 strong at A from the start. So Imperial get their feet dug into that B bomb site, and for Bait it's just about finding this last player in A.
You can sometimes feel a bit vulnerable to the apartments, but Desench doesn't look like he's going to go walking out the balcony just yet. So for now, it's all eyes on this mid hit. Util in for Imperial. Clean opener found, but there's more where that came from out on short. They'll get past the first man. MPL now left as the only line of defense here inside of A. They've learned his position. They know he's down in the pit, and he's got to get out with a multi-kill. One doesn't feel like enough. Bait locked out by the Moto Smoke, leaving it to chance on this spam from Alex.
Good fundamental CS right now to break into this game, to catch Bait off guard. Exits being fought for. No Way says no way. And they don't get anything out of this round. All of these saves for Bait finally denied, where anyone can make it through.
Here's the reaction to try and flush Desench out of the apartments. But this is where Imperial are going to kind of use him. This is the one guy you're expecting, but the rest, all these numbers flooding out through mid. That's something Bait weren't entirely prepared for. Still, they've dealt with it well. Hendrix Orb gets removed from the line. Thankfully, they're there to keep it contained. Just No Way and Try, finally a round looking to come through for the Bait squad here. They just need to stick the landing on this 4v2. I mean, no way you walk this, right?
What if you do? Now you might have to re-smoke. I mean, it's the change of pace here for Bait that works wonders, right? No longer static in their setup. They actually make something happen. They push aggressive through the apps. They clear out a player. Sure, Imperial take good space off of that, but Bait know where they are. And right behind them, even now, NPL inside of the smoke. Sees the bomb pop up through that smoke fade. Try with the trade. This one's going to be too far gone, surely. They won't give it away. Blocked by the Molotov. Oh, it's close, but it's not going to cut it. Bait back on the board with their third round. And what is appearing to be a fake. Execute for Vinny as he sends his team into the solo hold. Even if he dies, it doesn't even matter. And Kenzizor now hears everything.
Your heart starts to sink a little bit if you're Bait. You hear Vinny leaving B. Kenzizor hears the footsteps coming up short, and they know that they are all far removed, far and away from this site hit. That's a huge pickup, though. Catching Vinny late from the B site. A missed shot for Try. That's going to leave you a man up in this retake. Bait have a reason to give this one a go.
Big nade doing 50+ damage. Ollie's going to push player out of the pit, and they have to fight together on this short side. Orb with a missed shot, not going to get a second chance as his team just get thinned out. No Way on the swing, finds another triple kill, and Imperial just push Bait out of that retake without even a sweat. Man down, missed shots, but it's No Way does it his way, and Imperial just go back to what's been working, this porch control. Head trick, needs a pick desperately, but they jump up apartments.
Dude, I just, the awareness that we're seeing from Imperial is really good. Jay, that is a mind-boggling kill.
If he slowed his roll a little bit there, his team would have been able to trade him. They still might, but Kenzizor from afar with the MP9 of all weapons. He's going to go for the upgrade as well.
Yeah, this one I think feels rough if you're Imperial. They actually had the right idea, right? They went heavy into the apartments expecting fights to go down here. It's the one way that Bait have been able to find success, but you're dead on. Those trades kind of weren't lined up to come through, and the one golden chance they had eluded them.
Stack B, they now know. They missed a shot, but they still have all the info right now. This is a guarantee for Bait. They know they're going B. No excuse. You've got to win this round.
There's an option to reblock as well on head trick, and so that's going to lend even more time to Kenzizor to come through on this flank. No Way makes it past. No Way's made it into the spawn. He's lost all of his teammates, but still they don't know that he made it this far. No Way's had some fantastic moments in this game, but a 1v4, the only thing he has is the element of surprise, and even now Bait are getting suspicious, getting a little shifty, twitchy, and they'll hold the line. They lock out No Way. They stop him from embarking on that clutch. And this final round hits hard, right? For both squads. As, you lose this one. If you're Imperial, you're broke heading into round 12. Suddenly it's an even scoreline. You feel like you let your foot off the gas and gave Bait a way back in. After that really strong 5-round streak to open up this half.
Put 3 players on this bomb side again. And this is a very constricted attack in through the apartments. 4 players shifting out. There's one flash over the top, and it does do a good job. Kenzizor whips a spray offline, and the Orb is in a hot position. They're coming from both sides. Head trick hits his. Back down to middle. Vinny's not giving this kill away. He says, come get me. 4v2 now, and Imperial push Bait out of the bomb site again. Unbelievable reposition for Vinny to go all the way back there to cover that mid-cross, but it works wonders. And Kenzizor, who's been pretty reliable app side, pit side, and at least getting one, full blinded. Do we now get the full B execute early in the round? Sench working his mid-smoke. He's found some timings here before. Looks like he wants to go soon as his team are putting a lot of pressure on B. Bait caught off guard right now. They're pushed out of position. Flash is good, but Vinny full blind just sprays him through. Dissench on the long side, and that might just be it. Imperial double kill. They've got the space. They've blocked the rotation, and this backstab is continuing to find kills. Bait locked out of this map, a BO1 that is slipping through their fingers, and Imperial laughing all the way to the bank.
Yeah, they're going to really have to dig deep in this second half if they want to turn it around, because Imperial have been in full control throughout. Even there in the final round, it all comes together. Vinny's master plan. Finally, that descent flank gets to activate. Imperial sitting very pretty. They are in full control over this match.
Yeah, for an entry man, he's come up with a lot of openings here for Imperial. Have the Apps man back again. He's got a teammate by his side. Imperial 1-2 punch here in the apartments. Bait need this pistol desperately, but the Julies come gunning. Double kill for Bait is a huge opener, and they don't jump the gun. Arguably should have. They got a shot.
No util for this either, so it's just going to be contact for Bait. Will allow them to get in deep, and so they land the dink down range on a try. Do they think it's just the one-man hold? They're not ready for Che.
Oh, no.
Waiting in the corner, he bides his time, tries to find the perfect moment to strike, but they're all around him, they're whipping him down. Che refuses to go down without a fight. 2 kills and a lot of damage done onto Kenzazor. Vinny could stop this right now, but he's let the plant come in. 1v1, and it's MPL to beat. The captain finish what Che started. No, MPL knocks him out of it.
Why did he hold the shot? Was he trying to time it like to perfection? Was he trying to stall out that few seconds on the clock? Either way, Imperial, very close affair, and around they had no business in. And this one is the same, coming in aggressive, coming in with a statement. This is what I wanted out of Bait all first half. Play with a bit of life. It will come at a cost. 3v3 now as Bait find those trades, but it's made this round interesting.
Boost up just to try and siphon more of an advantage here, and that's a lot of damage put down range out of the Descensions Deagle.
For rotate, they know that Bait will speed up. They've seen 2B.
They got the reads, man. They've been doing this all game long, it feels like, but Try has missed that timing on a player. Launching them. Oh, that was really close. Hold on a second. They know about the Pitman now. They know it's the safe play. Head trick holding on to mid. Watches this smoke. Gets eyes on in time and catches the double push. Round recovered. Landing stuck. And this force bite denied.
He's going to get this third kill as well. Try has no idea. The head trick immediately knifed out down middle after that kill. And so, oh dear.
Low on health. This is an AK as well.
Oh, Try wants to go for it. He's going to find a gun. But Bait still survive after a 3-on-5 from Imperial's mid push. Oh my god. Haha!
You didn't want to hunt this badly, but Try forces them into it, makes it a ludicrously expensive round for Bait. Try his hot hands after that save on the AK. Wasn't able to accomplish much with the AWP in the first half. Let's see how this AK hits. It's going to catch Kenzazor on the push. They've learned about the rifle in this B site now. But Bait aren't going to jump the gun on reacting to it. They're expecting him to be mobile. They're expecting Try to move around.
Well, Vinny offered the other boost. I think that could have been interesting to grab a kill. The danger of this is it allows Bait to come into the bomb site. And if they clear this position and just pre-fire Try, he's never going to get a chance. So this is salvageable right now for Bait.
And you feel like, you know, with a low econ round on the board for Imperial, you are going to be going for this spam when you smoke CP.
This is readable. They have the manpower, 4 guys moving in. The grenade puts Try on 1.
1 HP.
He's getting pre-fired.
Can it be the difference, or does that pre-fire come in? The jump check, Try still survives.
No.
Vinny's just taken one out with a USP.
No.
Try guy, 1 health, holding on for Imperial. The numbers squandered for Bait. They're feeling a lot of pressure. Nothing feels safe, and the fake on that bomb. On the recommit, that's when the push comes through. Che with the backstab. Alex doesn't know where to look. It is a damn good try for Alex, but 5 players running at him. Right now, they're scrambling together a force. That's already with the fact they lost everyone hunting the AK in the round prior to last. So you are like fully bottomed out on your money.
Ooh, nice shot. But I still like the Imperial going for these kind of moves, right? Something that we were saying that we wish we were getting more from Bait in the first half. Playing with some balls, playing a little bit more active at times. However, in this round, it gives Bait the advantage. It gives them a third weapon. 3 strong on A for Imperial. Bait getting their ducks in a row.
Aggression.
Well, that's the bomb. Careful.
Sench gonna catch him for free. Hangs around to try and fight this though, and that is one fight too many. Spotted try now. Nade should find good damage. It softened them up, makes life a little easier for this AK. Vinny back on his USP.
Very ugly shots from both A players.
This is huge for Bait.
Yeah.
Their goose was cooked, man. Like if they lost this round, next thing you know, Imperial are just one rifle round away from winning the game. Instead, you've given yourself a fighting chance. It all comes from capitalizing on that opening pick, right? Get away with that one. Onto No Way getting aggressive, catching Sench on his continued push out through mid, seizing every opportunity they were given. They get it done with less.
I think, is he gonna try and do something weird, or is this just exits here for Che? Bomb's ticked, pretty far gone.
Oh my god.
I want to say no.
Oh my god.
I want to say there's no way.
Oh my god.
He's giving it a go.
Oh my god, they're not
enough.
here. They're not here. Che, major debut, tries to defuse, but just seconds short. It's not too uncommon to just see it be the smokes, but that buys you an extra couple of seconds, even if it's just the CT molly.
Here we go.
Going to be funneled into the Try AWP. He's been pretty quiet in this game on the AWP as Try. Yet to see him have his moment. If there ever was a time for him to deliver, it's now. His teammates falling like flies around him. Try can't find a thing. Backstab on the cards for Vinny as the 5-7 pulls up. But too many crosshairs on him. Our Imperial.
Dodging the flash.
That's awkward.
Yeah. Still smoked up anyway. It's not like they can go just yet. Try getting smoked along, but this is all a fast right now. Coming out through mid. Kenzizor with an entry, but that's when they line up. Sench with a triple, and the swing comes in from that B rotate. Tries miss, doesn't matter. He is not giving up this kill for free. Molly does force a fight, and Alex wins it, but he's not got that bomb, and he's not got the time. 20 seconds, Vinny on the cross, and Shay can swing off his teammate's contact. I don't see how you win this one. Vinny will not let it happen, and Imperial box it up on their buy round with a huge triple kill from Sench on short.
Now look, last time we were in America at a major, I remember a sick play from an author over here. Let's see if Try can channel his stew.
Oh, he's cooking all right. Burning in the Molotov. Coming through, looking for a double. Dancing behind the pillar, but Bait break in. An opportunity for Imperial. Rest now on Che. No spam connecting. No chance opening up. And even the exit is blocked now. The smokes have faded. Bait are fighting for this round.
Oh, the jump up, Vinny. Hears them fall on down, knows about a player in at the back of Dark, and to try and close the distance now. They've spotted the pull man. They're ready for this swing, and they prepared for MPL. Trapped at the back, he's making it happen. MPL massacres Imperial, denies this retake, stopping it in its tracks. The one-man army of MPL puts Bait in pole position. They've been on the back foot all game long.
Winning the first rifle round in the second half as well. And Bait have reset them both times on this CT side. Hittrick coming in confident as well. In terms of AWP impact, undeniably more so than Try. He sees that second player, but Try still swings out and finds a pick. Imperial bludgeoning in middle, going for every single fight they can.
Still far from perfect. They start to dismantle this lean over towards A, and in fact, they go heavy. They link up with Vinny over at the B site right as Bait get out into the top of mid.
Oh my god, they think they're committing. Che just running down Banana on his own. There's no one here to support him. He's caught in the open, completely caught off guard. Kenzizor, with a keen shot and a keen eye, has opened up the B site.
Vinny's trying to scramble back around, but he's going to be hard-pressed to play in here.
Go.
Might just have to barrel through this smoke. Vinny's best plays. Traded places with them. Up and over, looking for it. Hedrick will get that trade. Try on the scene now. The AWP pulls up. Descench is so far away. Try is essentially operating in a 1v3. He is in this all alone. Backstab is closing the net on this AWP. As the Try, his time to strike is swiftly eluding him. He's in a box, not even saving this AWP is guaranteed. With Alex here, he should fall as soon as he leaves the ruins.
They know.
And so the AWP gets collected. Bait move up onto match point.
In calls as well, and Bait are hearing this rotation come through CT. They need to get ready.
Vinny's blocked the smoke, gives himself an angle. Nade on the smoke at CT, but they haven't been able to catch anyone crossing yet. Vinny found for free, and Imperial, this golden road that they laid out for themselves, is it really going to fall away before their very eyes? To open up Austin, they've launched this retake. Before that bomb's even planted, they strike 2 from the tally, but they've got to move quickly here, lacking the kits. Tag up from the Try AWP, it's left onto Alex, but you've already seen one big clutch from Bait in this position. Try deletes him, and the game keeps going. Imperial keep themselves in it for at least one more round.
Yeah, some realization comes in, some penny drops there for Vinny, and he calls that early rotation. It might mean Bait walk dry into middle. That's what Try wants. A chance, an opportunity, he seizes it. Opening kill, can't follow up. Teammate on the long side, overwhelmed, and Bait are trying to close this out now.
Vinny on the long line with the AWP at B has freed up an extra player to rotate over. Che gonna join the fray at this A site. Worlds apart, and Hedrick and the rest of the gang are sneaking in through the short side and ready. No ways down here in the pit. He'll be the one line of defense. Try does have this sight line available, but there's the smoke to knock him off of it. It's just no way. And he'll get out with 2. Che plays through and ends up feeding the beast. Smoke spam connects on a Try. Oh dear. This big advantage for Imperial squandered, whittled away before their very eyes. And they look on as their veteran captain looks to try and keep them in it. Vinny, 1v2. Closing the distance out through short. Alex going to struggle to play off of Hedrick here, so Vinny does have a chance at the 1v1, but he can't find it. Bait, the comeback lands all the way from 4-8 down. They turn this one on its head. Some must-win moments in their MPL with that massive clutch to make this comeback happen.